Good afternoon, friends. Well, it's afternoon for me. I don't know what it is where you are, what you're doing, but I hope it is good for you. Listen, I'm sitting in the parking lot, getting ready to go in the gym, second workout of the day. And so if you hear cars closing, doors closing and whatnot, yeah, I'm outside. Um, and don't let it distract you. Pay attention. So I want to share an experience right quick with you. Um, See, like that. That's a truck. Pay attention. Um, so I have a friend who has known me for a few years now. Um, and he, in all goodness, fairness, just be fair. He's trying to support me the best way that he knows how. And this is a conversation that's through text message, but he was saying that I need to um, take pictures of myself and I need to put myself out there and find go to nutrition supplement places and just put myself out there, get them to sponsor me. And I already have. First of all, I do have a company that I may be working with. I will find out towards the end of this month. But when I said that, he just totally disregarded that I said that I'm already doing that. And the reason why I'm sticking with this company is because they're brand new. They've only been open for 3 months. And it's an opportunity, from what the co-owner said, was like, yeah, you're starting your prep for another show. We're starting our business, so it would be an amazing thing to have me grow with them. So anyway, that's a different podcast. But right now, so said friend said I just need to put myself out there, take professional pictures, and just go. And I'm telling him I'm not in shape. I'm off season, way off season. And so for me and I only have one show under my belt. Well, two if you count the one I did when I was 13, but 13 and 15. So technically three, but 35 years in between, it really doesn't count the first two. And so for this industry, if a company or a brand wants you as their spokesperson, you have to look the part. And you also have to. It would be beneficial that you're using their product. It's a whole lot more than just going out there and saying, "Hey, this is me, and I want you to take care of me. I want you to put me on your brand." And I'm not ready. Just plain and simple, I am not ready to do that. Anyway, not physically ready to do that. And then he was saying, well, you need to be a personal trainer. Just get you a few clients and start training them and bring the money in. And I'm saying to him, I know what I'm doing. I have my plan. Being a personal trainer right now is not a part of that plan because I am trying to get myself back on stage. So as a competitive bodybuilder, when you're working towards being on stage, your whole life revolves around training and eating and cutting and posing. And if you have a full-time job, then you're probably sleeping maybe 4 or 5 hours a night and then on your grind to get on stage. There's no room for personal training in that, number one. And number two, I'm trying to get my company, my business, my brand up and running. So me taking time away from what I truly want to do, which is me, getting my brand up. My brand is my authenticity. This is where I really want to be. Offshooting that by being a personal trainer is not a part of that. And he got offended. He got offended, and he said, what did he say? He said, you need to stop with the excuses. Like, you have so much potential. You need to get out there and work that potential. You need to grab your destiny by the ponytail and pull it your way. And it's probably good that this conversation happened through text message, because it probably would have turned into a serious argument, because first of all, he does not know what all I'm doing. Matter of fact, he's incarcerated, so we could just put it there. And he doesn't know the whole dynamic of my life. He cares. He wants to see me prosper. I get that, but he's on the outside looking in. And to say that he knows my potential, well, you don't know my potential because you really don't know me. And I have a plan, and I'm working my plan, and the strides that I have made in the last 2 months are so great and so grand that I know I'm doing the right thing, and it feels right within my soul. So I had to send a long text message and let him know being a personal trainer is not an option right now. If I choose to do that, it would be somewhere down the line when I reach my whole goal as a bodybuilder is to get my pro card and be a professional bodybuilder and be Miss Natural Olympia. That's my goal. And a lot of people think that my brand, which is Revelations Holistic Empowerment Training, has to do with that, and it doesn't. My brand is authenticity. That's what my brand is about, helping people reach their highest version of themselves. That's separate from my bodybuilding career. The two are intertwined in the fact that being physically fit is a key component to being able to live a very, a good life. But I'm not using Revelations as a part of my bodybuilding career. I hope that makes sense, which is what I was trying to get him to understand. So anyway, being a personal trainer would be some years down the line. And for me to step off, because I'm on my course, right? I have my course. My course is set. For me to become a personal trainer, I would have to step off my course and go a different direction, and then try and pull everything that I'm doing that way. And that's not an option for me right now. And so then he's like, well, why are you arguing? I don't know how people argue over text messages, but I wasn't arguing. I was just stating a fact for me. And so then it was the text message back, personal training would help your brand. And so, and then he got offended and said, I'll just stay out the way and just provide you support when you need it. Okay. Here's the thing, and this is what I want to share with you. People in your life, especially people not in your immediate circle, that don't know you, that have not seen you go through what you've been through, that do not know the passion for whatever it is that you have a passion for, they are only looking about. I think in my third episode, I talk about other people's scope and other people's perspective of you. And because it's their perspective of you, they believe that is you. And 9 times out of 10, it is not. And even though they want to see you succeed and they want to be supportive, because they're coming from their own place of where they think they know you, they think they know what you need to do. What I want to encourage you right now is do not allow other people's opinions, other people's ideas, other people's perspective write your narrative. And don't let it be a part of your foundational. Don't let it be a part of your foundation. You have to have a clear understanding of what you want to do and how you want to do it. That's not to say that we don't, we don't listen to people when they have ideas. Yes, we listen, we pay attention, and we have the sense of a cow. Eat the hay and spit out the sticks. So if someone comes to you and they have these grand ideas about how you need to work the thing that you're working, if it doesn't work with the way you work in your thing and you can't see yourself doing it and it's not right, don't take it in. Because the moment you do that is the moment you deviate from your authentic course. That's how a lot of people lose their way, because of good intentions and good ideas from other people. And for me, having this conversation was like a God shot, because I needed to have it, because I really care about him. He's a good friend, and I really care about him. Had that happened, had this conversation taken place some years ago, I probably would have did what he said. I probably would have really entertained it and then moved on it. And then moved myself off of where I was supposed to be, which has happened several times down through the last 20 years. But I know what I want, and I know where I'm going. And where I'm looking now, I see everything crystal clear now of how I'm about to do this thing. And this thing is getting to my authentic self. I'm getting to my authentic self by becoming the brand of Revelations. Because this is what was given to me. I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. It's like somebody coming along and telling Jordan or Kobe, right when their career is getting ready to spin off, man, you should go golf. Well, no, that's wrong, because Jordan did that. I think that's Jordan. Or you need, go play volleyball. You got hops. You should go play volleyball. You understand what I'm saying? That's funny. You understand what I'm saying, though? Do not allow, I'm just going to say it again, do not allow other people's opinions and ideas write your narrative. You take control. I do like what he said about, grabbing destiny by the ponytail and making it go your way. But that's not necessarily how destiny works. You don't have to force your destiny. Your destiny is yours. And you make it great, grand, fantastic by doing it. It's no struggle. It's no fight. I'm not fighting. Doing what I'm doing now, these podcasts and my website and writing, these things come naturally. There's no fight in it. So I ain't got to grab no ponytail and drag nothing along. And if I got to drag and fight with it, then you ain't supposed to be with me. So I don't need no ponytail. I ain't got no hair, no way. I don't need no ponytail holder or nothing like that. Anyway, authenticity. And a lot of time, and I know, and I understand why he is as passionate, because I could tell, I know that he's passionate about, and it's because he's focusing on the money. I'm not focused on the money. I'm focused on the service. I'm focused on because I'm a caregiver, and this is the best way that I can give care to a whole bunch of people at one time. I hope that makes sense. Speaking, writing, engaging with people on personal levels, with things that deal with their heart and the soul and the spirit. That's the best kind of care that I could give. I am a caregiver, so I've worked in facilities and I've worked in home care and taking care of people physically. But the best kind of care is when I'm able to say, go for it, live your life, be you, and support you in that. You can't put money on that. If I didn't have $1, but I had this phone with a mic on this phone, I would do this all day, because it's in me. This is who I am. Focusing on the money will only lead to heartache. That's evident by when the stock market crashed and people jumping out of windows and losing their minds because they're all invested in the investment. My investment is in truth. And you can't put a price tag on that. And I refused refuse to allow other people and even circumstances write the narrative of this passion of mine. You don't get to name my passion. You don't get to would you hold the reins and steer my passion the way you think it should go. Sorry, no. No. And please, friends, don't let anyone do that to you. Be true to thine own self. Be true. And that's why in one of my past podcasts, I said, you're just going to have to let some people go. And that's true. If you got to, and being authentic, let me tell you, searching for your true authentic self and getting to the core of who you truly are is much like being a bodybuilder. It's an individual sport. It is you and you. And when you're bodybuilding, it is you and that weight. It's you and yourself getting the water in, getting your food, your meals in, getting the sleep in, making sure you're stretching. It is all you. Or, well, it's all me. And so is the journey to self. It is all you. Do not be moved. Stand your ground, dig in deep, and find you. Okay, I got to go now. I'm sitting in this, I think I'm pretty warmed up now, sitting in this car sweating. I'm going to go on in here and get my workout on with a smile on my face and such a sense of empowerment in my spirit right now, because no, I know who I am. I know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I know where I'm going. Oh, I feel so good. I hope y'all feel this. This feels good. I love y'all. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining me. And I'm just going to throw this in here right now. I got my website up. It is Revelations with a Z, HET.org. You can find my podcasts on there. You can find, I have a blog that I'm steadily adding to. You can leave comments. Please leave comments. Please leave suggestions. There's different pages. So if you look on it on your phone, it's just gonna just show you the home page. But when you get to the bottom, it shows the blog. It shows the about. Check all those pages out, y'all, and let me know what you think. I really value your opinion. I'm serious. I value it to the point where if it works for what I'm doing, I'm going to use it. If it doesn't, we just had this conversation. Yeah, Revelations is up. Revelations is working. And so when you go to the blog, and you will find my piece that I wrote about how Revelations came to be and what it's about. Thank you. I love y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we're going to talk soon. Thanks for joining the conversation. Love you. Bye.